Welcome back to Daily Flash. I'm Riesa, Pascal. If you've survived the terrible twos with your child, chances are you'll almost be prepared for the teen years. Teenagers are often written off as having difficult attitudes and wanting nothing to do with their parents, but there is much more going on. Here with us now is parenting expert Katherine Sellery with 4 ways to evolve your parent-child relationship from manager to consultant for the teen years. Katherine, welcome back to the show.
Thank you. I'm so happy to be here. Such a juicy subject for us to cover today.
Very juicy. I think a lot of our viewers at home are going to benefit from this conversation. So we'll jump right into it here. You know, the teenage years, as we mentioned, obviously very challenging. So what is your first tip? Make your home a judgment-free zone. Tell us about that.
Totally. So, observation without evaluation is kind of the keystone. How do I be the observer without adding my evaluation? So, changes in the teen years are perfectly normal. And the process can be confusing and hurtful and even a little scary for the most understanding parent. But creating a safe space for your child's individuation process is crucial to maintaining that healthy relationship. And kids absorb all of the cues and clues that we're giving off. So we may not even realize the things that we've inadvertently conveyed to our children. For example, if you've conveyed inadvertently failing a test you view as weakness, your teen may be less likely to approach you for help if they're doing poorly. So we need to be so mindful of how we're expressing our feelings and opinions so that we don't shut down conversations before they begin.
Right. And on that same line, you also say keep the line open. Now, is that like allowing them to be able to talk to you?
Yes, totally. So while it seems like your child might be pushing you away, the truth is that they still need you during this turbulent phase of their life, right? So teens are faced with high stakes decisions every day, navigating peer pressure, romantic relationships, choosing their path post graduation, and they need someone that they can trust to guide them through these decisions. And it can be you. But the more that you're available without them having to seek you out, the higher the probabilities. So you need to keep every one of your options open. So simple activities like, hey, I'm going to run some errands. Do you want to just come with me? We can hang out, grab a cup of coffee. What are you doing for dinner? You want to go out? Any opportunity to create the space is going to help them find you and be available to them.
Nice. And as you mentioned just now, even be available, but you also say we need to be invisible. Tell us about that.
It's like, how can I do both?
Yeah.
So, yeah, it's tricky. But the more you try to manage those obstacles that your teen is facing and insert yourself into their decision-making process, the more likely they're going to turn away from you.
Okay.
They need to feel independent and autonomous. And if you ignore that need, you're going to push them away and they're going to go in a direction that may not be what you were hoping for. So as important as it is to be available to your teen, don't take it personally when they aren't interested in talking to you. It's okay. We need to respect their space by not prying or forcing them into conversations.
Right.
Sometimes what they may need the most is peace and quiet, and honoring that could help them more than you realize.
Oh, powerful. And then your 4th point, reinforce your support.
Yeah, we all need to be reminded that the people who love us want to be there for us.
Of course.
And teenagers are no exception, even though they may not act like it all the way. So every now and then, just remind your child, hey, I'm a safe person for you to come to if you ever want to talk or want some guidance. Ultimately, what you want to do as the mom and dad is you want to create an environment where your teen will come to you. So just take the initiative in adjusting your own behavior to build their trust in you as a reliable confidant.
Nice. And if a parent already has their teenager, they haven't started these steps yet, is it too late? Is there a point where they've passed this age, it's not going to work anymore?
Absolutely not.
Okay.
Absolutely not. Maybe there's some healing. Maybe there's some resentment flows that need to be resolved. And I've seen it over and over again. When you show up and you just are present, you can make miracles happen in a relationship.
Beautiful. Katherine, we always love having you here on Daily Flash. Want to have you back.
It's so great to be here.
Where can our viewers go for more information?
Yeah, if they want to go to freeparentingbook.com, they can get a free parenting book. They can go to theconsciousparentingrevolution.com, which is my website, and they can follow me on Instagram at Katherine Winter Sellery.
Excellent. Thank you, Katherine.